when you're walking through a place that looks like this, and the only thing you can think of is maybe the tigers would really have a ball in here. They will really enjoy this place. Those spots are not gonna last, but they will have a great time. Yeah, it is Macgyver. Now, there's something that people need to know about monkeys. They are really, well, they're tough, but they are also dangerous. You have to realize you're dealing with exactly the same as a tiger, just smaller and with hands. The dogs are just running a little. But yeah, there he is. Look at that face. Okay, are you done? Look at that face. But don't make a mistake. Look at it. He's coming to grab my phone. Yeah, he looks like he's all innocent right now. But he did grab me the other day on my arm. And when they grab you, well, their hands are like jaws. Okay, these dogs are just a bit too much now. Let me just quickly get through here. Just goes to show the calmest of all the animals, the tigers. These ones you can actually, yeah, well, touch. Diego, thanks for being such a calm animal between all of these others. Right, let me just get through here without them getting out. Right, and I managed. Just look at that. We've got so many animals here, but the calmest are the tigers. They are exactly the opposite of what everybody said. This is difficult for me to say even, because I don't want to say this. But yeah, look at this. The dogs are going crazy. Okay, the cats are the calmest, we have to admit. But let me just get through here. Diego is waiting for me. He wants me to come and walk with him. Right, let's go for that walk, boys. But yeah, you never know. How do you know all, well, things like this? Zach! How do you know this? How would you ever know that a tiger is calm like this? Well, you have to experience it, or someone's got to tell you or show you. That's the only way to do it. But don't make a mistake. Don't think for 1 second that these two boys are going to be like this all the time. They might be in total control, where the dogs are a little out of control. But then again, the dogs can be out of control now and then, and it's fine. But if a tiger is out of control, you're gonna know what a big problem is. But like I said with the monkeys, Macgyver, he is starting to challenge me a bit. He grabbed me on my arm. Saggies! He grabbed me on my arm the other day, and he was serious. He wanted to intimidate me. He wanted to be the main alpha male in this whole place. Now, that is a problem, because I have to also go into that cage, and I've avoided going into the monkey cage in the last 2 days, but I'm gonna have to do it sooner or later. And if he is gonna take me on, well, I'm gonna have to fight him. So I'm avoiding it for his sake, because what does he expect? Does he expect me to just hand this whole place over to him? He's gonna have to take it from me, and I think he wants to take it from me, but we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna make any drastic decisions at the moment. He just needs to realize that he shares this whole place with everyone, although he doesn't really share this whole place with everyone. I share this whole place with all the animals. He's got his area in the cage, in the monkey cage, but it seems like he wants to rule the monkey cage now. So I guess I'll let him rule it and think that he is, well, the alpha there. He probably is the alpha male right there in the monkey cage. But what if he ever just continues his conquering beyond the monkey cage? That could be a problem for him. Okay, these two are not gonna stay quiet. They are going to make a noise. But in any case, it's just, I wanted to say that monkeys are just as dangerous as anything else. Diego's just doing the moonwalk. And they've got real power in their hands. Like I said before, if you don't hear this, or if someone don't show you this, how would you know? And I can imagine a baboon or any of the bigger primates, what strength they have. If a little monkey that's probably 5 kilograms, that's about around 10 pounds, has got that strength, I can imagine what power can come out of this tiger. Now, I've experienced tiger power as well. I've had quite a few fights with Enzo before. He wasn't really serious, I guess, but the power is, it's unexplainable. Just the momentum that the weight can hit you with is huge. And if he holds one end and pulls on the other, it can be really serious. I think I'm putting it wrong. It's excessive, it's huge. But in any case, if we had to deal with everything that has power, nothing will be left. We're dealing with the personality in charge of that power. And that is where everything comes from. I don't need to put my foot down on the accelerator for a whole minute at a time. I can ease up on the power. That is an option that everyone has. It's just sometimes, well, especially people, they get to a point where they want to test it, how much power you own. Because if you know it, it means you've reached your limit. And if you've reached your limit, okay, I'm not going to film Diego right there. And if you've reached your limit, it means you've crashed. So always remember that. You don't need to keep on going around the turn as quick as possible and beat your own time every time you drive down the road. You can just ease up on it and realize that you have more capabilities, more power, more of everything. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna give Macgyver a little time to just relax a bit and just to realize what he's got. I don't want him to, let's see that. Then she just goes into the tree. Diego, Enzo, let's see what they want to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let him just spend some time. Not gonna confront him. I'm gonna basically ignore him for a while. Enzo, Diego. Enzo. Diego. Yeah, they're just playing, but they're playing a little rough. There comes Diego again. I've seen that Diego, whenever they get into that play fight, he keeps a little bit of a grudge. He's coming to try again. Enzo's walking away. Well, basically what Diego just did, I think that is what Macgyver is doing with me at the moment. But I'm gonna handle it like Enzo just handled it. He walks away. Look at Diego. He's looking for trouble. But I can see on his face, he's not serious. Although those ears are pointed backwards. Okay, I'm gonna just use this. I'm just gonna show them that I am still the alpha male around here. I'm probably not even gonna press this. I'm just gonna let them see it. Look at Diego's ears coming forward right away. I don't even need to use this. Okay, Diego. He's heard this thing before. It's just a fire extinguisher. Look at him. I'll tell him that it's fine. Diego, you remember this? He's heard it. Look at Enzo. Enzo! Now that was a little unnecessary, Enzo. Okay, time out. Diego! They are so sneaky. Enzo, he just took advantage of that moment when Diego was distracted. Yeah, I always recommend having a fire extinguisher whenever you've got any kind of animal and you don't use it. You use it when it's necessary. He wants to come and see it. Okay, Diego, I'll show you. There it is. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna let him check it out. He needs to be comfortable as well. He needs to also realize that this fire extinguisher is not only here for Enzo's protection. Diego, watch out. I'm gonna warn him because Enzo is sneaky today. Now Enzo wants to come and see it. They are scared of it, or not scared, just they've got respect for the fire extinguisher. They've heard that burst. It's a CO2 fire extinguisher, so there's not really any of the powder. It's just a noise and, well, no oxygen, basically. That is what is left in that little space where that CO2 is released, and if they want to breathe, they're not going to have oxygen to breathe, and that's going to just choke them up a little bit. So it's nothing permanent, but it's the noise, and the worst is they don't get a chance to get used to it. Once you've pressed it, you put it away for 6 months. And not away, but you put it in reach. That is the best way to do. But these two are still going to play. I see there's Enzo on his way again. But yeah, if you've got a lot of, especially dogs, get yourself a CO2 fire extinguisher. It can only help. Especially when you get back home from town, they're all so happy to see you. That is usually when they do get into a fight. So they don't fight because they're angry. They fight because it just happened. Well guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Diego learned a couple of lessons today. But he is just one of those tigers that needs to still learn a few lessons. The only thing we need here now is tigers. Tigers would look really great in here.